Hi guys, and welcome back to Rome, Total War number 2. My name is Sonelias and we're playing here currently as Pontus. This is the 5th episode of this particular series. As you will see, we already got control over a number of different locations. We got 4 cities in our hands, 2 of our starting locations, plus the 2 additional ones. If we look at the diplomacy, you'll see that we are currently not really in favor with these guys here. And we're actually at war with them, isn't it? Is that right? Yes, we are actually at war with them, which is a little bit of a pity. If we look at the other parties, we are around here. Maybe I should just have a look at myself first properly. See what we got here in terms of friendships. As you can see, there is a fair number of relatively friendly nations here. Armenia, we could potentially trade with them. No, they don't want to trade, that's fine. Oh well. So be it. What are we going to do in terms of our armies? This one here, I'm just going to leave it in here. I think we've got a little bit of money in here left, not too much. I'm just going to upgrade this one here slightly to basically improve its armor. And I kind of used up the actual final bit of money here. Again, this one's here defending this city as well. We're just going to end our turn here really. We're going to go on to the next turn as such. Let's see what's going to happen here. We see some motion here. So Tarsus has got a decent sized army on there next to it. Is it in siege or is it just encampment?
Use backspace on your keyboard to stop the movement of your armies, fleets and agents on the campaign map.
Alright, appreciate that. This man has reached the end of his days and is at peace. Mithridates. Political party, Mithridates dynasty. This man has reached the end of his life. Your concealed be found before an enforcer, now vulnerable to concealment. This force needs leadership. Now this leader is gone. Yes, okay, let's have a look. What do we got at our disposal? This is a candidate, this is a disciple of Zeus. All of them will cost us a bit of money, but basically I'm going to make an assortment. This one seems to be the best in the martial field here. So that's the one we're going to pick. Let's get a bit more details on this gentleman here. Brand new general, yes. Let's actually have a look at our
to maintain control
diplomacy
of your faction,
here.
You must secure the other party's loyalty to your cause.
Alright, this guy here, we can of course adopt him. Now, I'm gonna lose 10 loyalty for this party for 5 turns. And I'm gonna lose 6 court nobles influence. Alright, let's not do that for the moment. Let's get out of there for a second. Let's have a look at where our armies are actually situated. Alright, this one's over here. Are we at war with parties in that region? No, but we're on the way to Tilis. Alright, let's do that. So this guy here, we're going to adopt him. That's the plan at least. This guy here, we're adopting. Offer adoption consequence. He has accepted the offer and has pledged allegiance to his new party, and now he serves your interests or their interest. Cool, cool. So he's part of the family now, basically. Mithridates dynasty. We've lost a little bit of influence, but we should gain that back relatively quickly by, of course, his movements through here. With these guys here, have we got permission from them to actually move our armies through?
Be seated and take wine. To cool the
military access. Yes, perfect.
You
you need to make sure you got that access before you actually move any of your armies through, otherwise you might actually get into trouble with them. Not something we're really looking for. Let's actually have a look at the other armies first. So our fleet here is in a good position, I would say. So we got an army here and we're going to keep him there, which is fine. And this one here is a very strong army, I would say. We're moving just away from phases into, of course, enemy territory here. Can I use any terrain here? Not really. Gonna move into the grasslands there slightly. I was hoping to be able to get a bit more vision around them, but it is not to be. So what else have we got here? Got an empty household, it looks like, for this particular general here. Which is fine. And we're not going to basically recruit any mercenaries here. Everything is in order, it looks like. That's going well as well. Diplomatically wise, I would love to be able to get a trade deal with these guys.
Welcome, honored emissary. Speak, and I will answer with my master's voice.
Alright, not going to happen, it looks like. We're at minus 11. Okay. Which one's the worst? These guys here. Okay, that's over there, which, yeah, is understandable. They don't like us, but okay. So be it. Yeah, so that army has grown, which is good. I'm going to move through here. I'm going to try to basically get to the other side of the river there. Alright, trade is gained. Basilius. That's this one here. And what's the trade he gained? Plus 4 gravitas per turn. Basilius. Is he part of our... Yes, he...
Honorum are the offices and commissions that can be allocated to generals in your faction.
Alright, I don't see Basilius anywhere here. Did I misread his name, maybe?
At your command.
Ithriadi is chosen. Okay, so he's one of mine. I can recruit additional troops here for him. Do I want to, or do I want to do that in the other location? He's relatively close to the front line, but I think this guy here is more exposed. This general here. Ah, that was it. That was it. This guy is, of course, not really my favorite. The other guy is.
We fight for you, my lord.
Yes. Epistoris. Ooh, divorce. Okay, no, I don't really want to force him to divorce that. That's fine. I want to basically get him some extra troops. But might be better first to actually look at the actual maintenance. So at the moment we got 847 here. Can I build anything new in any of these cities here? Not in these. Nothing here either. So no, it's going to have to be this army. I'm going to be recruiting some extra troops for. What am I going to recruit? Now I do have only 800 at my disposal. How much does this cost to recruit? Sorry, that's not the recruitment button, is it? This is the recruitment button. I can only get Eastern Spearmen and Eastern Slingers. Alright, it's not amazing, but at least it enlarges that army sufficiently for me to hopefully be able to withstand any attacks. To 10,000. Whoa. Enemy army led by Archelius. Okay. Yeah, I'm defending that city there. I'm probably going to be overrun it looking at the actual size of that army, but look at that number there. That's huge. Anyways, have I got anything else that I have to do here? Construction completed. Okay, perfect. And of course, motivated populace here is also great to see. I still have a chance to move this one here, but I'm not going to. I'm upgrading their armor, which is fine for now. This fleet here is just gonna stay where it is, I think. Just gonna keep an eye on what's happening on the coast here. Did I have a mission for him or anything of that sort? Politics. We're doing okay, I think. Summary. It's got a nice number of trade deals already in action. Where could I see my missions again? Diplomacy, no. Technology, trade and fine. Objectives, there we go. New. Armenia. Hold at least one of these settlements. Active mission. Assassinate the following character. Diodorus. Okay, so where is Diodorus? There we go. So with this one, I want to basically, of course, go against this guy here. Assassination. I don't have the money for it, do I? Alright, hold on. I did do an upgrade here, didn't I? So let's look at my army once again. So I do need a bit more money for this. It was not this one, it was this army here I did the upgrade on. I can't undo that, which is a bit of a pity. How much longer do I have for that particular mission? I have 3 more turns.
Has many faces. I go.
Well, let's disappear into there, which is fine. And that should do for the moment, I think. Yep, that should do the trick. Ooh, it's actually a siege. That is interesting. These guys are crossing.
Press the Control and S keys simultaneously to quickly save the game from the campaign map.
Okay.
Press Control and L to quickly load
The name of one of your
the
subjects is
save.
in line of everybody's
This does
neighbor's
not work
lips,
when
whether they
playing
will
on
provide
legendary
beneficial.
difficulty.
Okay. Leonidas. Our people have become lustful and hedonistic, thinking only of pleasure and failing to give the gods the respect they deserve. Okay. What are we going to do? Are we going to basically sacrifice something? Are we going to put sanctions on there, or are we going to make a sacrifice? Let's put sanctions on there. I think that's at least a decent solution for the moment being. Alright, always handy to have those little tips there. Sacred Grove was completed here, which is fine, I think. What have we got here? These walls have been breached, it looks like. Tarsus. It looks just like the same symbol for some reason. But who's in control here? Seleucid? And that, I'm not sure. Why they're laying siege to their own city? Unless, of course, there's an uprising there. In which case, yeah, that would make sense then. But other than that, I'm puzzled by that. Path blocked. Alright, that's fine. We are gonna basically help out here. Now my army is not as big as theirs. But if I basically position myself close enough to here, I will be able to render assistance in case, of course, they attack. Trade gained. Good. I like that trade. Additional wealth from local commerce, etc., etc. Quartermaster, faction destroyed. Which faction is that? Syracuse. Okay.
Ready for orders. Fleet reporting, my lord. Moving out. By sea
Alright.
or by mountain, sire.
Looks like I'm able to attack that city. And it looks like their army is smaller than mine, but it's broken down into 2 sections. Now, I could of course say I want to basically have this automatically done, auto-resolve. Or I can manually assault them. I kind of prefer the manual assault just because it gives me a bit more insight into what's going on in that city. And I can steer the actual battle into my own direction. So let's do that here. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this battle here. Alright, we can start our deployment. It's nice weather. Alright, these guys I'm going to basically put underneath a single grouping. Alright, where is a good location to go through here? I think I want to do that from this side here. Alright, that should do the trick nicely. Make that number 2, and we're going to basically deploy those right behind there. And ultimately our leader here, our fearless leader, will be deployed right behind there. You don't need to do double time.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Our reinforcements, of course, coming in by sea. Let's select these and basically then attack, of course, the enemy ships there. Alright, again, I'm gonna attack these here. Perfect. I didn't say you had to basically go and run.
Quick march! Advance at need!
is ready! Marching order! On me!
We await your orders!
Alright, what do we got here?
Take aim! Fire!
We ram
One
them.
of our ships is being boarded.
Let them have it! Support ships at your command!
It looks like we are winning that one. There's nothing really left of that ship. Let's make landfall over here.
Infantry at your command! Missiles! Javelin! Fire on the enemy! Hoplites!
Alright, let's actually break that down into multiple different ones. I think I'm going to do this in this fashion here. I'm going to basically take these guys here to basically block off this section here.
Double time! Quick march! Quick march!
Kill the skies!
Spearmen, ready for orders. Missiles at your command. Orders. Javelin man. Quick march. Your orders. Form phalanx now.
Alright, there we go.
Hoplites. At the double. Quick march. At the double. Double time.
Cool.
Hoplites. Spears ready.
Let's do that again.
Kill the skies! Kill the skies!
Ready. Quick march. At the double.
Looks like they are losing out there, which of course is great.
Battle work dispatched.
Our general is under attack.
Hold on. Ah, there we go. Let's quick march to there. A bit of pressure on those guys. These guys do not need to be in a phalanx situation anymore. They just need to basically go and attack. Alright, what's happening here? I think we basically took care of them. Cool. Let's get behind them. And let's then just do a bit of a pincer movement on there. We're just slaughtering them pretty much. I really should get more swordmen out here. Right.
We serve the king.
We're capturing that point there, which is great. Of course, all of these here should be able to eliminate that general quite nicely. All of these, of course, should be heading back into town.
We are at your command. Awaiting orders.
I don't want any friendly fire really killing any of my troops, which I think I'm able to avoid here quite nicely.
Quick march.
Well, let's end the battle. We're pretty much won here, so yeah, why not? Guys, that was a nice battle. We wiped them out. Deploy, killed 23. That means we basically had, yeah, 23 friendly fire or other incidents. Alright. Sweet. We are going to occupy this location here.
At your command. How may I serve Pontus?
Alright, we can actually allocate a new skill to him. Now, what's he done thus far? Faith. I want to make him into a good commander here, so that should serve me quite nicely. Nothing in the household at the moment. These people feel quite happy, which is good. Population is steadily rising in terms of their faith, which is good. You've encountered a new faction. Diplomacy with them is possible. Alright, let's have a look. Not too friendly, not too unfriendly, but I can actually, of course, start with a non-aggression pact. Oh well, they're not inclined to do that, which is fine. This particular province here. Look at the details here. I want to basically not tax this particular province at the moment. You see the impact otherwise, it's going to be minus 19. I don't want to, yeah, I really don't want any impact whatsoever, to be honest. But yeah, for the moment, these guys are going to be doing nicely here, I would say. I do want to convert this, of course, to something of my own. What is this here? A muster field. Yeah, that's a storeroom. Yeah, I think for the moment that will be okay. We'll be able to serve quite nicely there.
Easy into port.
As you can see, I can do upgrades on here if I wanted to. Is that an enemy army? It does look like it, doesn't it? Is that from these guys here? Yes, it does look like it. Right, where is our good spy? Here. Alright, let's try to kill him. Assassination. Chance to assassinate. Concealed blade. Negative outcome is 49%, 43% agent failure, 40% agent wounded. Let's go for the poisoning for the moment. Your spy failed to kill the target. To those, however, was enough to wound. Okay. Assassinate the following character. Thanos, god of death, demand that this man be delivered to him. Would you oblige? Sorry, mission aborted. Okay, my spy failed. And that leads to an abortion. Well, not an abortion. An aborting of the actual mission, which is a bit of a pity. Oh well. We can research a new item, which of course is quite welcome here. +2 wealth from all commerce, all regions. +2 tariff income from trade agreements. Now that looks quite interesting. Enable settlement gates to pour boiling oil, all regions. That's quite nice as well. Well, not the oil, but yeah, you know what I mean. Enable building of skirmish camps. Now I'm quite inclined to go for this one here, and I'm going to set it to that for the time being. Settlement captured, yes, quite in agreement with that. Trait gained, assassination, poison, +5% chance of positive outcome. Okay, good. Household expanded. -1 turn to recover from wounds. Well, let's send her to the pool.
Ready for battle.
And this one here, actually, these all gained experience, as you can see. We're basically replenishing, and they'll be replenished next turn. Can I add anything to the household here? Nope, there's nothing to be picked up there. Guys, I think that's a good point for us to call it a day. It's been a long enough episode now. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this particular little bit. In the next episode, of course, we're going to go to the next turn. So what we're doing here is we're going to do the auto-save here. And we're going to basically type YouTube behind it again. Yeah, we're only 1 year, or well, 2 years further than the previous save. But yeah, it took a bit longer. We, of course, had a battle. And we captured ourselves a new city in a new province. Guys, till next turn. In the meantime, have a great day.